Celestia Quicks has a site called a creative clearinghouse, which is either the most accurate or most understated description of what's happening here. Probably both.
This episode covers one post, and it goes deep. Abandonment, gaslighting, Darvo, and what it looks like when every door closes in sequence while you're terminally ill and trying to find one person who will just listen.
Let's start with the conversation itself.
The post frames itself around a specific, brutal situation. Reaching out for support during a terminal illness and running straight into Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse victim and offender from the people on a very short list.
The post puts it plainly. You reached out anyway because the list of people is so short, and then it blows up like this. That's a specific kind of lonely that doesn't even have a name.
That's the spine of the whole piece. The problem isn't just that Tom was cruel, it's the math. He was on the list because the list is short. Anyone in that position would have made the same call.
And Tom is a piece of work. May 2021, he's falling down drunk on Messenger, hurts his shoulder, and asks if he got hexed. Because the person he's talking to is a Wiccan Queen priestess from Kansas.
The response to that was not cruelty. The post documents the exact words. Call me when you've been sober for a year. That's a condition of reentry, not a door slam. The door was left unlocked.
And 5 years later, when she reaches out terminally ill, he uses that boundary, the one she set to protect herself from his drunken delusion, as the excuse to say, die alone. He weaponized her own accountability back at her.
The post names that pattern explicitly and connects it to the sister who weaponized the therapist's no contact advice the same way. I thought your therapist told you not to talk to us. They take the shield built to survive them and turn it into a lock.
The post also documents the physical situation. A 160-square-foot bedroom, a roommate controlling the common area, a gun staged by the front door, and every institutional door already closed on the record. APS, LVMPD, shelters, 988. The upload button was the one platform that couldn't screen her out.
That's where the black screen YouTube video comes in. No face, no algorithm bait, just the record in the dark. The post frames it directly. It exists outside the room now. Blog, transcript, video. It exists whether anyone cares or not.
There's also a heavy metal coda, a Gemini-generated track called Rotting in the Rain, built from the arc of the Tom thread, ending with "You left me rotting in the rain. I'll let your memory die instead." The video description is included in the post, ready to paste.
And underneath all of it is a line that reframes the entire ledger of receipts. The 30 years of showing up, answering the phone, cleaning up crime scenes, crossing the country. The post traces it back to a 6-year-old being told, "I love you, but I don't like you." The auditing of her own right to exist started there.
The post ends on a dream. Iowa-era Slipknot bleeding into sleep, and Corey Taylor crossing a convention center concourse to say, "I know," which is, for the record, the only non-Darvo response in the entire document. The post closes on that contrast without resolving it. The record is locked in, the room is still the room. When the only straight answer you get is from code, and the only comfort comes from a dream, the post isn't asking for sympathy. It's building the indictment.
And putting it on the server, where it exists whether anyone cares or not. That's where we'll pick up next time.